पाया हमने कई रूप में श्री निर्मल माँ आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको।
अनहद में श्री जगदम्बा के रूप में पाया माँ आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको। विशुद्धि चक्र में जब ढूंढे पाया राधा कृष्ण के रूप में। विशुद्धि चक्र में जब ढूंढे पाया राधा कृष्ण के रूप में।
आज्ञा में यीशु मेरी माँ के रूप में पाया माँ आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको। सहस्रार में जब ढूंढे पाया महामाया के रूप में। सहस्रार में जब ढूंढे पाया महामाया के रूप में।
सहस्रार स्वामी ने आदि शक्ति के रूप में पाया माँ आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में
संगीत में 7 स्वरों के रूप में पाया माँ आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको।
पाया हमने कई रूप में, पाया हमने कई रूप में श्री निर्मल माँ आपको।
ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में हर चक्रों में आपको। ढूंढे माँ जब ध्यान में
జై శ్రీమాతజీ. ఈరోజుటి సామూహిక ధ్యానానికి సమావేశమైన సహజయోగులు మరియు సత్యాన్వేషకులందరికీ హృదయపూర్వకమైన స్వాగతం. మనం ఈ ధ్యానాన్ని ప్రారంభించే ముందు మరొకసారి అందరం కూడా కలెక్టివ్గా శ్రీమాతజీ పాదపద్మాలకు శరణాగతి తీసుకుని మనలోని కుండలిని చక్కగా జాగృతి చేసుకొని బంధన్ వేసుకుందాం. మన రెండు చేతుల్ని నేలపైన ఆనిద్దాం. మనసులో ఒక దృఢమైన సంకల్పం తీసుకుందాం. శ్రీమాతజీ, ఈ ధ్యాన సమయం ఏదైతే ఉందో అది కేవలం నా ఆధ్యాత్మిక ఉన్నతి గురించి మాత్రమే కేటాయిస్తాను. వేరే ఏ విషయాల గురించి కానీ వేటి గురించి కానీ నేను ఆలోచించను. కేవలం నా ఆధ్యాత్మిక ఉన్నతికి మాత్రమే ఈ సమయాన్ని కేటాయిస్తాను. అలాగే హృదయపూర్వకంగా భూమాతను ప్రార్థిద్దాం. శ్రీ భూమాత, మా తప్పులన్నింటినీ క్షమించండి. ధ్యానానికి కావలసిన పరిస్థితులను, అవసరమైన శక్తిని మాకు ప్రసాదించండి. శ్రీ మాతాజీ పాదపద్మములను చేరుకోవడానికి దోహదపడండి, సహాయపడండి. రెండు చేతులను యథాస్థానంలోకి తీసుకునిద్దాం. శ్రీ మాతాజీ కేసి చూస్తూ శ్రీ మాతాజీని ప్రార్థిద్దాం. శ్రీ మాతాజీ, నా హృదయంలోనికి రండి. పవిత్రమైన మీ పాదపద్మములు నా హృదయంలో ఉన్నప్పుడు కలిగే అనుభూతిని నాకు ప్రసాదించండి. అందరం కూడా మార్నింగ్ ప్రేయర్ తీసుకుందాం.
Shloka, which I had told Mahatma Ji that he should put it first. He said, I was a very small girl, but he listened to me, which is a beautiful thing. Pratar namami. The first thing you have to say, Pratar namami, Rudhi sanspuradma tattvam, Satchit sukham paramahansa gatim turiyam. Meaning, early in the morning, I pray to that principle of my spirit, which is the truth, the attention, and joy, so that I should go to the highest state of
అందరం కూడా సామూహికంగా 3 మహామంత్రాలు, తదుపరి శ్రీ గణేష మంత్రం తీసుకుందాం. ఈ మంత్రాలు తీసుకునే ముందు ఒక్క నిమిషం మన యొక్క చిత్తం సహస్రారం పైన ఉందా లేదా అన్నది గమనించుకుంటూ చిత్తాన్ని సహస్రారం మీద ఉంచుకుని పరిపూర్ణమైన భక్తిభావంతో ఈ 3 మహామంత్రాలు తీసుకుందాం.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
మనలోని సూక్ష్మ శరీరం సంతులనం చేసుకోవడం గురించి మన యొక్క ఎడమ చేతిని శ్రీమాతజీ వైపుగా ఉంచి కుడి చేతిని నేలపైన ఆనిద్దాం. చిత్తాన్ని ఎడమ అరిచేతి పైన అక్కడ మనకు కలుగుతున్న అనుభూతి పైన చైతన్య తరంగాల మీద ఉంచుదాం. శ్రీమాతజీని హృదయపూర్వకంగా ప్రార్థిద్దాం. శ్రీమాతజీ, నా ఎడమ వైపునున్న ఇడానాడిని చైతన్యపరచండి. అందులో ఏవైనా సమస్యలు ఉంటే వాటిని భూమి తత్వం ద్వారా తొలగించండి. నా ఇడానాడి ద్వారా కుండలిని సునాయాసంగా ప్రయాణం చేయగలిగిన స్థితిని ప్రసాదించండి. అన్ని చెడు జ్ఞాపకాలను తొలగించండి. మనం సామూహికంగా శ్రీ మహాకాళి భైరవనాథ్ సాక్షాత్ మంత్రాన్ని తీసుకుందాం. ఓం త్వమేవ సాక్షాత్ శ్రీ మహాకాళీ భైరవనాథ్ సాక్షాత్ శ్రీ ఆదిశక్తి మాతాజీ శ్రీ నిర్మలా దేవై నమో నమః. అదే స్థితిలో ఉంటూ నెమ్మదిగా మన కుడి చేతిని శ్రీమాతజీ వైపుకు ఉంచుదాం. ఎడమ చేతిని ఆకాశం వైపుగా చూద్దాం. శ్రీమాతజీని ప్రార్థిద్దాం. శ్రీమాతజీ, నా కుడి వైపున ఉన్న పింగళా నాడిలోని సమస్యలను, దోషములను ఆకాశతత్వం ద్వారా తొలగించండి. నా పింగళా నాడి ద్వారా కుండలిని సునాయాసంగా ప్రయాణం చేయగలిగిన స్థితిని నాకు ప్రసాదించండి. శ్రీమాతజీ, నన్ను భగవత్ కార్యానికి వినియోగించండి. నేను కేవలం భగవంతుడి పరికరాన్ని మాత్రమే. మన చిత్తం కుడి అరిచేతి పైన మనకు కలుగుతున్న అనుభూతి పైన ఉంచుదాం. ఈ ఆలోచనలు లేకుండా ఆలోచన రహిత స్థితిలో ఉందాం. శ్రీమాతాజీని ప్రార్థిద్దాం. శ్రీమాతాజీ, మీరు నా యందు దయ ఉంచి నా చిత్తంలోనికి రండి. నా చిత్తాన్ని సదా మీ పాదపద్మముల వద్ద ఉంచండి. సామూహికంగా శ్రీ మహాసరస్వతి హనుమాన్ సాక్షాత్ మంత్రాన్ని తీసుకుందాం. ఓం త్వమేవ సాక్షాత్ శ్రీ మహాసరస్వతి హనుమాన్ సాక్షాత్ శ్రీ ఆదిశక్తి మాతాజీ శ్రీ నిర్మలా దేవై నమో నమః. నెమ్మదిగా రెండు చేతులను శ్రీ మాతాజీ వైపుగా ఉంచుదాం. రెండు చేతుల్లో మనకు కలుగుతున్న అనుభూతి పైన మన చిత్తాన్ని ఉంచుతాం. శ్రీమాతాజీని ప్రార్థిద్దాం. శ్రీమాతాజీ, సాక్షాత్ సహస్రార స్వామినే అయిన మీ పాదపద్మములకు సదా మేము శరణాగతులమై ఉంటాము. తెలిసి తెలియక చేసిన తప్పులన్నింటినీ క్షమించండి. మా సహస్రార చక్రములను తెరవండి. మాలోని కుండలిని పూర్తిగా జాగృతి చేసి యోగాన్ని ప్రసాదించండి. శ్రీమాతజీ, నన్ను సహజయోగంలో స్థిరపరచండి. పరిపూర్ణమైన ఆత్మ సాక్షాత్కారాన్ని ప్రసాదించండి. హృదయాంతరాల్లో నుంచి వచ్చిన మాటలకు శ్రీ మాతాజీ పాదపద్మంలో చేరే శక్తి ఉంటుంది. అందరం కూడా హృదయపూర్వకంగా శ్రీ మాతాజీని ప్రార్థిద్దాం. శ్రీ మాతాజీ, మా కుడి ఎడమలను సమతుల్యపరచి మాకు ధ్యాన స్థితిని ప్రసాదించండి. మనసులో ఎటువంటి ఆలోచనలు లేకుండా నిర్విచార స్థితిని మాకు ప్రసాదించండి. పరిపూర్ణమైన భక్తిభావంతో అందరం కూడా సామూహికంగా శ్రీ మహాలక్ష్మి గణేష సాక్షాత్ మంత్రాన్ని తీసుకుందాం. ఓం త్వమేవ సాక్షాత్ శ్రీ మహాలక్ష్మి గణేష సాక్షాత్ శ్రీ ఆదిశక్తి మాతాజీ శ్రీ నిర్మలా దేవీ నమో నమః. ఇదే ధ్యాన స్థితిలో ఉంటూ శ్రీమాతాజీ శ్రీకృష్ణ పూజ సందర్భంగా ఇచ్చిన ప్రవచనాన్ని వింటూ ధ్యానం చేద్దాం.
We have arranged this puja specially in England so that many more can come and work out the awakening of Shri Krishna. Gita was written long time back, and it has been translated into so many languages, and lots of commentaries and criticism has been there. So this bookish knowledge of Gita has ruined many people. And even today, you find there are many people who are selling the books of Gita all over and making it into a bookish knowledge. I don't think Krishna ever thought that his knowledge will be sold out like this to every Tom, Dick and Harry. As now, as you know, the Jehovah's Witness, they also selling Bible. So it has become a marketing company for Shri Krishna's Gita. There have been lots of horrible things against the real religion of ascent. And Krishna has said whenever there is the decline of religion, which is true today very much, and whenever there is the saints being tortured, I come on this earth to save the saints and to destroy all the negative forces and the devils, you call them Rakshasas. Dushtas they are called as, cruel people. So awakening of Krishna is very important, that within us he should arise and he should manifest his qualities within us. Then only the forces will work. Krishna as a child killed so many Rakshasas. Then he played with gopis just to open their kundalini. He had the ras by which to make the energy of Sri Radha to pass through them. After killing Kamsa, the main Rakshasa who was ruling, who was actually his uncle, he killed him. That means your relations, if they are devils and they are Rakshasas, they have to be killed. Because he is your relation, you should not try to save him and try to bestow his evil on Sajogis or on Sajoga. So Sahaja is the only organization in the whole world, whether you call it spiritual or whatever you may call it, is the only organization that it is also anxious to throw away many people from Sahaja. There is no organization, I mean we are not organization also, but there is no spiritual movement, there is no movement in the whole world that not only allows people to go out of Sahaja but throws them out. Because it is bound by the divine laws and it has to abide by the divine laws. Sri Krishna's style was that what is the need to throw them away? Just kill them, finish. So he killed his own uncle, making his own aunt a widow. His own uncle he threw away, out of the world. Sent him to hell directly. Finished it off. But in Sahaja we give a chance for such people also who are very devilish type, who are very detrimental to our growth, who are against spirituality, who are against God. We give them a long rope to hang themselves. That's the mother side of this incarnation. But the Krishna side is a very fast moving one. Krishna did not live for very long. In that short time, how many Rakshasas he killed? He fought on the side of Pandavas and he killed all the Kauravas. He didn't kill, he said, but he did. So the style of Krishna on one side also is extremely sweet, extremely nice. He is like honey, that's why it's called as Madhava, Madhu. He is like honey on one side. Only to the bees, only to the people who want to be blessed by him. But to the evil people, I think he is one of the most dangerous personality. Of course, Shiva also does that. He's killed so many Rakshasas and also Devi has killed many Rakshasas. But she went into wars, actual wars. And she went into discussions and arguments and things like that. But Shri Krishna, he never argued. And he knew how to get rid of them, one by one. And he played some tricks on them. One of them I'll tell you. There was a Rakshasa who, by pleasing Shiva, had got a blessing. That he is sleeping, and in his sleep anybody wakes him up. Such a person should be made into ashes, bhasmasat. Must be a good sleeper. I tell you, our neighbor, the camper, gets some sleep like that. And he said, I should not be disturbed if I am sleeping. So Shiva thought it's a very simple thing, you see. Why should anybody disturb this old Johnny? And he would be sleeping in some cave somewhere, so it's all right. He didn't think it would be quite dangerous. And he had also blessings that nobody can conquer him. And he cannot be he cannot be disturbed by anybody who tries to conquer this boon on him. So actually he was a saint in a way, because he was meditating and all that. But some saints become ascetic and become really, like we should say, very right-sided. So I would call him a Rakshasa only, because this kind of people are of no use. They just go on cursing people, saying things to them and just finishing them up. So then you, of course, in Sahaja Yoga language there are only two things. There are the Sahajogis or Rakshasa. There's nothing in between. So we couldn't call him that. He was a very right-sided, horrible, ascetic fellow who got this boon from Shiva. There was one Rakshasa, actual Rakshasa. I mean, that was no saintliness in him at all. This is a mixture, half-baked sort of thing. This is the one. You see, if you see the canvas of Mahabharata, you'll be amazed that all kinds of peoples are described with that. So now this second one was a real Rakshasa, born out of Rakshasas and was of a Rakshas qualities. He too had another boon from Shiva, that nobody can kill him unless and until somebody who has got your boon, that he can kill somebody. Nobody else should kill. Imagine. Poor Shiva, you see, he thought it's a very sensible thing after all, so that he won't cross me. He said, all right. He's very easily pleased. Shiva is the problem, is that. So this second one, the real Rakshasa, was torturing people, and he started a big war. And Shri Krishna also went in for that war. He was the one, that's the only war he fought himself. And they were all fighting there. So Shri Krishna knew that this Shiva is not going to let this person down at any cost. Because he knows, I am all right. So he would not allow him to be lost. So what should we do? So he played a trick. He started running out of the battlefield. Now it's regarded as something very cowardly to run out of a battlefield, you see. A person if like that goes to his house, his wife will refuse to have him. So it's a very cowardly thing and it's very disgraceful. But what is for God? They have no sense of grace or disgrace, you see. So he ran out of the battlefield, which we call, that's why he is called as Ranchod Das, means the one who runs away from the battlefield. Ranchod Das is his name, one of the names of Sri Krishna is Ranchod Das. So he ran out. He ran out, and when this Rakshasa discovered that Krishna has run away, he ran after him. But Krishna was running very fast. You see, Rakshasa being so bulky could not run that fast. But still he was running, you see. And Krishna was seeing that, he sees him running up to that, was skipping it. So he went there and he entered into the cave where this another half-baked Rakshasa and half-baked yogi was sleeping. He took out his shawl, Shri Krishna, and put it on that yogi. And he hid himself. He covered his face. He was fast asleep, so very gently he did it. Now came the number one Rakshasa. He entered into the cage. Couldn't see Krishna anywhere. But he saw this man sleeping. He saw this is Shri Krishna. Oh, so now you are tired and now you are sleeping. Now I'll see how you can survive. I'll see to it. And he just went on to his throat. So this half-baked fellow who was granted this boon got up. And he looked at him, and with his third eye he burnt him, and he became. This is the trick. So that is how he killed so many Rakshasas. And also he told tricks to others in arguments. Also, he killed half-baked people, quite a lot of them. So I must say, he was so powerful that he could work out any trick on people sitting down in one place. And there are so many stories about him which I cannot tell in one lecture, that his killing process was so smooth that nobody objected to it. There was a woman who was a devil, was sent by Kamsa to kill him, and she had put poison in her breast. And she came and she started nursing him. And when he started sucking her, when he was a little boy of 3-4 years, or maybe 2 years, her breast, she started becoming big, and she died. And then they saw that she was Putana, the one who was the devil. No. Then once he knew that there are two Rakshasas who are camouflaged as two big trees. So his mother tied him once with, she was angry because he was stealing her butter. So she didn't know what to tie, so she tied him with a pounding, ukli ko kya bolte honge? We have got for rice pounding a kind of a wooden thing, big thing, it's quite heavy. So she tied him to that. It's such a heavy thing, I mean, you need at least 5-6 people to lift it. But when she went away, Shri Krishna just walked with it, with his small little feet, you see, and went near those trees and hit them on both the sides, and both the trees fell down and the Rakshasas died. He was so knowledgeable and so clever, because you know that he is the brain, he is the Virat. He did it without any compassion whatsoever. All his love, all his compassion, all everything, beauty was only meant for his gopis and gops. And then when he became the king, also his life is very mysterious for people to understand. But Sahajogis can understand it. That when he became the king, he had to have wives. So he married 5 wives, imagine, more than Muhammad Sahib. These 5, why 5? Because they were 5 elements. So they were the causal of the 5 elements, so he married 5 wives. Now he had 16,000 powers. Now, you see, a man, he may be old, even about 90 years of age. If he wants to keep some women around him, they will say he's a bad man. Not with a mother, no. Mother can have as many as she likes. Nobody is going to say anything about her character, because mother is mother. But a man, see, he might be absolutely jumping into his grave, whatever it is. And there also, in India especially, if a lady tries to help him out to go to the grave, they will say he had bad relations with her. So it was such a bad situation at that time that he didn't want to have a bad name. So he said, what should we do about these powers? Because there will be women. If they have to come on this earth, there will be women, and I don't want to have a bad name because he came for dharma. So what he did, that these women became the princesses, and one king captured all of them. All these 16,000 women were under the capture of this man, and this man was about to abuse them. So Shri Krishna invaded that man and got hold of all these. Please take the child. So on both the sides, on poor thing, both the children are sleeping. I think the children who are sleeping, please take them on one side and let them sleep properly. Can you? Just take them on the sides. It's all right, it's all right. There are poor things, you see, they are very late for that. So there are 2 of them, so sweetly. So the 16,000 women which were captured by this cat, imagine, why should it be 16,000? Imagine 16,000 women, it's an easy thing to do. This man had 16,000 women who succumbed to his aggression and were there. And then he attacked this man and captured those 16,000 women and brought them and legally married them to show they were married. But what's the question of marriage? Because they were his powers. And he used their powers, you see, for what? For creating so many things. Like, if Sri Krishna had not come, we would not have known really the significance of spiritual life. He was the first who talked of spiritual life. Rama did not talk of spiritual life, though there was an undercurrent in India. People knew there is spiritual life because there were saints, there were lots of what you call the seers, all of them were talking about. But no incarnation talked about spiritual life. We had Vamana Avtara, then we had Parshurama, we had so many of these people. Never they talked of spiritual life. Never. It was Shri Krishna only who first started talking about spiritual life, and only to Arjuna he talked. Because you see, what was the condition? People were not prepared. So those people, Sajogis, who feel frustrated today, because there are not many Sajogis or there's obstruction, there are certain problems, must know that at the time of Shri Krishna, he could dare speak about spirituality only to one person, and that one was Arjuna. So we are much better off, you see, aren't we? Then of course, after Shri Krishna, who took the lead was Christ. And he started talking about spirituality. Even you'll be surprised that Abraham or Moses did not talk of spirituality. They talked of God, but not of spirituality. Till Christ came, nobody said that you have to be born again even on the other side of the world. Only Shri Krishna said these things. Sri Rama was taught by his guru that he should be born again. In the sense that what is a Kundalini and all that. Not that he should be born again, but he had become a human being, as I told you. So he taught him about Kundalini. He told him about Kundalini. But it was a very secret science, followed by only very Nathpanthis, we call them as the Adi Nath and all that. Very few people were given realization. Even Rama's time, this we know of one Nachiketa. And his father-in-law was a realized soul. So compared to that, imagine how many of us are today here who know about spirituality. Not only we feel our spirituality, we are spiritual. If you apply law of chance, I don't think there could have been after Christ even 30 people available, because if you see, Christ died only 2000 years back. From Krishna's time to Christ's time, it was 6,000 years. And in 6,000 years, Krishna had none and Christ had 12. So now calculate, only 2,000 years after that, how many could be? So we must know that it's now in a new explosion. That's why I call it a blossom time. That we are definitely spiritual people, we have got spirituality, and that the divine is working. So the Kali Yuga is finishing, now it is Kruta Yuga. And the Kruta Yuga is acting. And this acting of Kruta Yuga is responsible for giving us so many surgeries. Kruta Yuga means in the time when this all-pervading power has started acting. Nobody before felt the cool vibrations. Can you believe that? They felt the cool, but not the vibrations. It was never related to any science. It was never related to physical science especially. So, I must say the achievement of Sahaja Yoga is tremendous. Also thanks to this evolution in the acting of yugas also, that the all-pervading power has started acting as I am on this earth. But you could say that, Mother, why didn't you come earlier? That was not the time. Even today you find stupid people all around us. I mean, the percentage of sensible people seems to be quite low in the Western countries, though high up in others, but in the Western countries very low as far as the wisdom is concerned. So we have these obstructions, these small things going on, doesn't matter. Sahaja Yoga will now prosper, it will flower, and whatever people may say, You shouldn't worry. Because once they start finding joy and happiness, once they start finding the truth, and if they are honest, they will not leave Sahaja. And many people know that they just don't want to leave Sahaja. But say there's husband and wife, and the wife is a horrible woman, supposing, or a husband is a horrible person, and he obstructs the wife from coming to Sahaja. The husband will say, all right, you go ahead, I will be with Sahaja because I have now felt the ambrosia, I have felt the beauty, the joy. Now imagine at the time of Sri Krishna, he talked to one person about the spirituality. Only one person, Arjuna, which was heard by Sanjaya and which he related. It is so written by Vyasa. But he didn't tell to everyone. Didn't show to anyone. He appeared in his Virata form on the battlefield, but he never showed. But now you've got photographs to see, even if you can't see with your eyes. Some can see some things also. I've seen that some are feeling it. So you are developing, you are growing into it. So this is into a new realm. It was Shri Krishna who started talking about. Of course, these Nathapanthis did believe in all that spirituality, but they did not talk about it. Till the time, I think, of Ganeshwara, perhaps maybe. It was first the Ganeshwara only who started talking about it. Before that, it was a secret kept. Of course, after Ganeshwara, we had other people talking about it, like we had Mohammad Sahab, we had Nanaka, we had so many other people like Shri Sainath and some Sufi people, and they started talking of spirituality.
కొద్ది క్షణాలు మనం నిశ్శబ్దతనాన్ని పాటిద్దాం. నెమ్మదిగా కళ్ళు తెరిచి శ్రీమాతాజీ కేసు చూద్దాం. రెండు చేతులని జోడించి శ్రీమాతాజీ మన ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుందాం. శ్రీమాతాజీ, ఈ ధ్యానం ద్వారా నాకు ప్రసాదించిన ఆధ్యాత్మిక ఉన్నతికి సదా మీకు శరణాగతునై ఉంటాను. నన్ను సహజయోగంలో మరింత స్థిరపరచండి. నాకు కలిగిన ఈ ఆధ్యాత్మిక ఉన్నతిని నాలో స్థిరపరచండి. నా సూక్ష్మ శరీరంలో భద్రపరచండి. ఈ ధ్యానంలో తెలిసి తెలియక ఏదైనా తప్పులు చేసి ఉంటే నన్ను క్షమించండి. ఈవేళటి ఈ ధ్యానాన్ని ముగించే ముందు మరొకసారి శ్రీ మాతాజీ పాదపద్మాలకు మనం శరణాగతి తీసుకుని కుండలిని జాగృతి పరుచుకొని బంధన వేసుకుందాం. జై శ్రీ మాతాజీ. ఈ ధ్యానానికి సమావేశమైన సహయోగులందరికీ మరొకసారి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాం. మళ్ళీ సాయంకాలం 8 గంటలకు మనందరం కూడా మళ్ళీ సమావేశమై శ్రీ మాతాజీ ఇచ్చిన ప్రవచనంలోని రెండవ భాగాన్ని వింటూ ధ్యానం చేద్దాం. అంతవరకు మన చిత్తాన్ని శ్రీ మాతాజీ పాదపద్మాల వద్ద ఉంచేసి మన దైనందిక కార్యక్రమాలన్నీ ముగించుకుని మళ్ళీ సాయంకాలం 8 గంటలకు సమావేశమవుదాం. జై శ్రీ మాతాజీ. అంతవరకు సెలవు.
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः राधा समेत कृष्ण राधा समेत कृष्ण कृष्ण राधा समेत कृष्ण कृष्ण राधा समेत कृष्ण समेत कृष्ण समेत कृष्ण समेत कृष्ण राधा समेत कृष्ण नंद कुमार नंद कुमार नवनीत चो